Hello viewers. So today we will be discussing about the topic, the most important topic of our research process, that is literature review. And the points we will be covering is how to write an effective literature review. But before getting into the depth of this, let me share you the first piece of information, that is literature review is nothing new. I have seen a lot of scholars who get scared when they listen this word that we have to submit literature review and we have to do literature review, how I will do it, from where I'll get the content. All these questions ponders in their mind. So before getting into the detail of it and before making this an easy process for you, let me give you first point, that is literature review is always there in our studies. Just take an example of a student studying in 6 or 7 standards, and that student get a project and he or she has to complete that. So for that also, that student, and maybe with the support of the parent and teachers, he is reviewing some literature to develop that project or to frame that project. So literature review is always there in our academic journey, but what happens is that as we grow in that and we pursue our undergraduate degree or postgraduate degree or doctoral program, this literature review becomes more centric and more enriched in nature, and we have to be more focused towards that. So in my video, I would like to give you few tips to do the literature review in easy manner and to take this as an easy call and develop your literature review with you can say in proper time frame and an effective literature review, because that is the base of our research. Don't ever forget that this is the second step of our research process, that is the doing the conceptual understanding and develop a comprehensive literature review. So let me take some questions first of all. Whenever there is a question comes that yes, now I have to do a literature review and I have to submit my literature review even in postgraduate or in the doctoral program, the first question which comes in my mind is from where I'll get my content. मुझे कहाँ से कंटेंट मिलेगा, मैं लिटरेचर रिव्यू करूँ कैसे, शुरू कैसे करूँ, कहाँ कौन सी साइट है, कौन सा डेटाबेस है जहाँ से मुझे ये रिव्यू या कंटेंट मिलेगा. That is the first question comes in my mind. So for this the answer is that in present scenario you all are blessed with lot of e-resources available. I have given some sources in my description box along with my video, and once you will watch my video you can refer those links and get those databases. We have certain paid databases and certain open access journals, open access databases, and you can refer those databases related to your research area. So that problem is being solved. Now the another most important problem, how do I write it? How do I write my literature review and an effective literature review? Now why I am putting up the emphasis on this word effective? Because you write a literature review but it should be systematic. Research should be scientific in nature and systematic in nature, then only it gives the good and the desired results. Remember that always. So when we go for this systematic literature review or we go for effective literature review, there are certain steps which I will be sharing today with you all, so that to give you a basic understanding that how should I start writing my literature review. So here I am beginning with the step 1. The first step when you start your literature review is decide your research area. That is the most important thing. Even it is the first step of research process, but yes, you have to decide which area you want to take in your research journey, and that is the fundamental step. Because if I will not decide the area, then what will be I reviewing? So the first most important step, decide your research area. And how do I go about it? Obviously with the discussion with my experts, with guide or with my teachers, mentors, and also observing the environmental conditions and the emerging issues. So let's suppose you decide your research area and you have taken up one research area that yes, I am going to do research in this particular field. So now what is the second step? Collect the relevant literature related to this area. Now going back to my previous explanation, once you will start collecting this research database, you will be referring all those published, unpublished databases, reports, government publications and other related literatures. You can refer the existing thesis, existing dissertation. For an example, you have your library in your institution, so you can go to your library, you can go to your institutional library and can have access on the previous thesis and can have an idea on the topic which you want to pursue for your research. That is also the one way. Other way is now that, as I said, that INFLIBINATE is there, resources are there, so you can refer the previous thesis. Remember, I am saying to refer it, not copying it for that matter. So please refer it and start collecting the data for related to your area. Now here I am saying the collecting the data. So far I have not said that you have to start reading it, but first you have to collect the data. While collecting, yes, you will be using some keywords. For an example, you are doing research in skill development, so you have to use this word skill and you have to use this word development. Then you can use the word initiatives. Likewise, this you can have some words for the searching purpose. So then you go for this searching and you will collect the data. Once you have collected the data, what you have to do is you will start reading it. Now here I would like to give you most important tip. Once you will start reading, if you are doing it in soft form, because some people have a habit to directly start writing on the systems, computers, laptops, because this is a era of a digital era is there. Or else if you have a habit to take things on paper pen, so I request my all viewers to start first of all taking the important information from all the research papers if you are doing, from reports, and even if you are reading a book. Highlight the important point which is actually you are thinking that yes, relevant to your research area and is having some importance, important information. So please take those excerpts from book, from paper, or from article, or from any manuscript you are referring, and make a collection of those excerpts. It will help you to develop a conceptual understanding, that is the next step, and it will give you an insight that how the research is going on in your specific area. So never do this that you start reading it and you keep on reading, you are not highlighting anything, and then you are jumping to the another research paper or another research article or any other book. So whenever you are reading, as we always do, while reading, just highlight the points. Then if you think that yes, it is most important thing, then please take that important point and keep it separately. If you are working on computer, then keep it in Word file, and if you are writing it, then just pen down that. So whatever the method you feel suitable, go for it. But the most important thing, you have to take those excerpts and you have to keep it. Then once you go for it, after having this all collection of information from the various sources you have referred, now the most important thing that you have to develop a conceptual understanding on it, and that you have to do it. That is, all the terms and terminologies you have to make a separate note. Then what are the methodologies so far has been opted in your research. Then what is the important thing is, what is the gap area you are finding after doing the relevant literature review of maybe the 4 years, 5 years. And most important thing I would like to quote here is that your research should be chronological in nature. Don't go for the you can say the long back literature review. For an example, if you are in the year 2020 and you are right now developing your literature review, then please start doing review from 2020 and then go back till 2015, 16 or 14 for that matter. Maybe 10 years is the period, but don't go beyond that, because again it will lose the essence. Every day the technique is changing, every day the methodology is changing, every day you can say the conclusions are differs. So, and every day the problems are changing. So please be restricted to 10 years, maximum 10 years, or maybe if you want to refer any good study, so that okay, you can take up some example, but you should start it for the immediate year and go till the 10 years, maximum 10 years, because scholars usually have the problem that कितना मुझे data लेना चाहिए, क्या time period लेना चाहिए, so usually go for the 10 years. Now once you do all these points, the most important thing, how do I write? So while writing, take this important note that once you start writing, use your own language and refer the work. You are just carrying the summary of the research which has been done in the previous year or has been done by the other researchers, and you are developing your own understanding on that. So always draft a paragraph on that work which has been done earlier, and in that please quote the objective of that research, methodology the researcher have obtained, what are the findings of that research, along with the gap you are finding it out. Once you will do all these things, you will be seeing that within no time, yes, obviously the reading is a time consuming exercise, and as I always say, reading and writing is the important part of research. So once you will start writing it down, you will be able to understand that in which area so far or in which pattern the research related to your area has been conducted, and it will give you an idea, a perfect idea, that how you should now begin your research journey. So this is the most important part of the most important thing when we are going for the literature review, that after doing the comprehensive literature review of maybe 5 years or 6 years and of the eminent researchers, a researcher gets an idea that what all are the concepts related to my research and what has been done so far and what is required in the future. So research review, as I said in the beginning, is an integral part of our research process. So first of all, don't take it lightly, and second, don't take an overburden on you of this process. Enjoy this process. If you follow all these steps which I have narrated you will be finding that research literature review writing is an easy process for you. Although it is a time consuming, but yes, it is an easy and interesting, because the area you are selecting for your research is that area in which you are having an interest, and wherein you have an interest, we never mind reading it for the couple of hours or maybe the 10 hours in a day. So kindly read it. For further details, I have shared my detailed presentation with this video. So if you want to have the detailed understanding of literature review process, please refer that and do post me queries if you have any. Thank you.